Hello? Yeah, I'll be right there. I'm Marina. Welcome to the Jersey Girl Podcast. How are you?
Hi, Madison. Thank you. I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Of course. I'm so excited. This has been in the works for a couple weeks now.
I'm so excited.
We are in the spot where we met for the first time.
I think you actually had your blush tan appointment right before mine, the day before.
Really?
Yeah. It was raining.
Yeah. Oh my. Yes. It was awful.
Yeah.
I was so scared I was gonna get like it off, and it was it was gonna come off and everything. But I think probably had passed by each other, maybe, or been like right in the same room next to each other at Blush Tan. So anyone doesn't know, this is Marina. We met doing modeling for Blush Tan Summit. She's actually a model. I'm not. So
oh my gosh. Okay, but if you see her shoot, like you could have fooled me. Like honestly.
Oh my god, thank you. Wait,
also, before we start, I have a gift.
Wait, what?
From one Jersey girl to another.
Oh my god. What is this?
You have to. It was like you'll like see it when
okay.
It was like a question I asked you the other day.
Oh my god, it's little words.
But it's really cute. I saw it and I thought of you. I was like, oh my god, I have to get this for Madison.
Why? It's the Jersey Girl bracelet?
Yeah.
I do not have this one.
So cute. I love the colors too. It's so cute.
God, wait,
I'm
love
wearing
it.
This is not a sponsor, by the way. Like I just really like their bracelets.
I love little words. We were talking about this.
I know that's because I asked you. I was like, "Do you have that one?"
No, I don't. I've been wanting this one because I don't have it. Wait, thank you.
Of course.
Oh my god, wait, that's so sweet. Ready? If you have to watch the video version, it's so cute. And
watch the video version.
I don't have one. So
no,
I'm
it's so cute,
now.
and I love the colors, and I thought it was just like really cute.
The colors are perfect. The pink. Okay, wait, I'm so excited. That was a great way to start the episode. Thank you.
Of course, yeah. I saw it. I was like, I have to get it. The colors are cute. It's perfect for summer. I was like,
it's so pretty.
Jersey Girl.
I'm never gonna take it off now. That's the thing that's fun having a name that's like a cool, like Jersey Girl. You know?
Yeah, like if you say you're from Jersey, it's like, oh, like Jersey Girl.
People think that like Jersey is the armpit of America, and it really makes me upset.
People that aren't from here are jealous that they're not because
they have to be.
You don't have to pump your own gas. No sales tax on clothes.
No.
Beach, city, everything. You have everything in New Jersey.
Yeah,
you don't need to leave.
Spend one day going to like the beach, the city, the mountains. Like even driving here, there was like walking trails. We have a beautiful we're in Chester. We have a beautiful downtown. It's incredible.
It's so nice. Like you could literally drive. It's funny. Like it's 30 minutes away. It's like the most luxurious mall in like America, and then you have like a horse farm 30 minutes away.
Yeah, you can do anything, and you can be anyone here, and you can have different personalities. I feel like of like you know who you are.
If you're schizophrenic, it's perfect.
Exactly. You can be like a horse girl, then you can be like a beach girl, you can be a city girl, whatever you want to be.
Yes, you could be everything. Oh my god, wait, I didn't even see your nails. So cute.
Right, I just got them done.
Love them.
They need them a little sharper, and I like the sharper
I like
look.
it.
So I like how yours are a little like,
like cat, yeah.
I love it. But yeah, no, I just got them done. I got them done in Madison, and they were good.
Cute. Madison and Madison.
Yeah. I always get those jokes. I was like, are you from Madison? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I live right next to it, though. Right next to it.
Yeah.
But as we were saying, we met here. This is Miss Chester's office. We're recording in it today. We did a Blush Tan photo shoot.
Yes.
And so we met, and then we connected, and now we're friends. Now we're best friends.
Yes.
After that photo shoot, we met up for coffee every week just to discuss. But I'm very excited to get you on the podcast and talk about not just only like your modeling, but just everything you do. I think we've talked a lot about like college together. We've talked about the ins and outs of the influencer world and just like growing more, I feel like it's a up and coming job now is doing UGC content and everything. So I'd love if you could
do podcasting,
No, literally social media is the next big thing.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping it doesn't go away. We're hoping TikTok doesn't get banned and that doesn't go away because like
I don't think so.
I really hope not. I love social media.
I know, it's so fun.
Why don't you have a little surface level, just a little bit about yourself, a little description.
So my name is Marina. I am a model, influencer, UGC creator, dog mom, pizza lover, the list goes on. But that's pretty much like a basis. But I grew up in New Jersey, and I love it. I've moved a few times. I've moved to Nashville. I didn't like it. I moved to LA. I liked it, but it's very different. New Jersey's like home for me. It feels like home. It is home. My family, my friends are here. So I love it. I love the opportunity, even just like meeting people. Like you never know who you're going to meet here, and it's a beautiful state. Just like we were saying before, like there's so many different things. If you want to go to the beach, the city, the town feeling, you have like everything in one area.
I feel like Jersey has so much opportunity in it because a lot of famous people are from Jersey, and just like people that like are going far in life are from Jersey. So it's cool. Like I think I met so many cool people that are from Jersey or even in Jersey.
Yeah, even like the world's best TV show, The Sopranos, New Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey Shore House.
Yeah. Oh
I
my god,
love
I
Jersey
missed that
Shore.
show. That in high school was
Mhm.
like, or
That
no,
was
middle school. Yeah.
I don't know when I like didn't watch it as much growing up. I watched it more now
Yeah, I
that
feel
I'm
like you're
older.
like you were like behind the cut. Like if you were watching it at
Yeah.
your age, you were probably like
How old
I'm
am
a
I
good
now?
9 years older than Madison.
Which is
So
crazy. I thought you were my age when I first met you.
thank you, thank you,
Which like you like look so good for your age.
thank you, thank you.
I wanted to get into your experience living in LA because we talked a lot about it and how different
Yeah.
it is from living here.
So I visited LA twice over like a few years, and I was
Mhm.
like, oh my god, I want to live here. Like you see it on TV, like the OC,
Yeah.
the Real Housewives, like everything, and it is really pretty and really nice. But I feel like to live there, it's just like it's very, like, Wild West, honestly,
Mhm.
like, there's a lot of unfortunately, a lot of people who are unhoused, and
Mhm.
that's I feel horrible for them, but it's just they don't have the proper resources, and
Yeah.
it impacts, like, everyday life, like, you have a lot of people that are just unwell on the streets,
Mhm.
it's really sad to see, and,
Yeah.
I love it out there, though, it's really beautiful. You have same kinda situation as here, you have the beach, the mountain, the city,
Mhm.
but, I feel like everyone always comes back to New Jersey.
Yeah. You always come back to Jersey.
Yeah.
But how was it overall living in LA? Was it fun?
It was good, it was fun. I was really lucky because when I moved there, I immediately had, like, a friend group because my
Good.
2 roommates that I met who I adore, they
Mhm.
might actually move to New York, so we'll
Oh
see.
really? Aw.
'Cause, my one roommate, Bridger, he lives in New York, so he's, like, so excited.
Mm.
But, he's like, oh, he always was visit. I was like, "Oh my god, like, I love I love New York."
Yeah.
So, but I was lucky because I kinda had, like, a built-in friend group with them, so I wasn't, like, fully, like, by myself out
Yeah.
there, so, they introduced me to their friends, and then I met people, so that definitely really helped. So I say if you're moving anywhere
Mhm.
new, just, like, try to connect with people as much as you can, because then you're
Yeah.
not as alone.
And I think putting yourself out there is a very like important life skill. You need to be able to go to
Yeah.
a different city. Like you've moved so many different times. You're like looking to move again. Like
Yeah.
you need to have that outgoing personality to be able to adapt to where you are.
And it's weird because I don't even consider myself to be outgoing, but, like, I'm
Mhm.
also one of those people too that, like, now it like you're saying, like,
Yeah.
if we were at the shoot and I just, like, stayed to myself and didn't talk to anybody, I wouldn't know about
Mhm.
your podcast, I wouldn't know
Yeah.
about your clothing line.
Yeah. She's
Shop on
wearing it.
Coastal.
You followed me ahead of the shoot though.
Yes, because I think Kristen put you in her story, and then
Mhm.
I was like, "Oh, let me follow the
Yeah,
girls
so
from the
I
shoot."
saw when you walked in too, and I was like, oh, so then we like started DMing, and we got coffee, and we got coffee again, and we're like, let's
Yeah.
just do a podcast
Always getting
together.
coffee, yeah.
I know. Oh, we went to what Crew in Chatham.
Yes.
And then we went to Starbucks. I loved Crew. I've actually been to Crew, like, 4 other times now since you've
It's
taken
so
me.
good, right?
So good.
I
The Thin
love
Mint
Crew.
Latte.
Yeah,
I
the
think
I was reading online that the owner used to work at, like, one of the top restaurants in New York, like, with Michelin stars.
wow. I think he is the son, I believe, the owner.
Yeah, one of the sons' name is Crew.
That's what, because I was sitting wait,
Yeah.
I was sitting next to Crew the other day at the coffee shop
Yeah.
because the mom was like, "Oh, Crew," and I was like, "Oh my god, wait." So, like, you're
Yeah.
the one it's named after? I was like, I feel like I was saying it's a famous
I
person.
know, famous. He's
No,
like,
he was
yeah,
so cute,
the
but
heir to the Crew.
literally, that like if you live in New Jersey, you have to go to Korean Chatham. Their thin mint
Yes.
latte they're selling right now is so good.
They're amazing. They make different ones. They have these amazing the scratch made English muffins that are
Mhm.
amazing.
Ooh.
Also, if you're in Madison, there's a Sunday Motor Co, which
Mhm.
we have to go to.
We keep trying to
That one
go.
is like I'm not even kidding you, probably like my favorite coffee place
So
ever.
good.
Like they have the whole vibe is so cool, and the
Mhm.
food and the drinks and everything is just like
I
top
tried the
tier.
4 citrus lemonade from Crew the other day, and I loved it. It was so good because it's
Oh
like
my god, I haven't even tried that
it's
yet.
very tart, but like I like that
Ooh,
like
no, I love that. Okay, okay, catch me at Crew
I think we need
later
to go
after
back.
this.
Maybe
Yeah,
we should go after this recording.
we should. We should
I think we should.
catch us at Crew.
So I want to get into your modeling and how you got started with modeling. I think it's super interesting. I think it's something that a lot of people are really interested in that field, but like no one really talks about it as much, or it's very like people don't really, I guess, like bring up the topics. Love to know how
Yeah.
you got into modeling and what made you go down that path.
So I originally got into modeling when I was like 20. I sent photos into a bunch of different agencies, and Elite New York City actually reached out back to me. And
The
sorry,
siren.
sirens. And it was kind of I was signed, and then I think at the time I wasn't really as outgoing as I was now, and didn't have the right mindset. So I
Yeah.
feel like I like you were saying, I wouldn't, like, meet people on the set and be like, "Oh
Mhm.
my god, like, what do you do? Like, let's connect, let's, like"
Yeah.
because that's how you get more out of any situation that you're in,
Mhm.
especially being in the fashion industry, the world is so small, and you wanna be
Yeah.
able to meet people and connect with them and get to know them.
Mhm.
So I feel like, I wasn't, like, in the best headspace when I was signed to them, so
Mhm.
unfortunately, like, it didn't end up working out, but now I'm freelance, which is really
Mhm.
fun, and you can do so much more. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like, this whole basis of this conversation and like life, I feel like it's like it is what you make of it, and if
Yeah.
you take the opportunities that you're given and like
Mhm.
make more out of it, then you're gonna get the most out of it.
Yeah, and I feel like networking, I always say networking is something that I never learned in school but has
Yeah.
changed my life. It doesn't matter where you are, just talking to someone,
Yeah.
"Hey, what do you do?" Or, "Hey," like, you just get on a topic of, interest and you can, like, help each other. Like, we were talking about, like, influencers and, like, marketing. I was like, "I'd love to get in UGC," and you're like, "Yo, here's these resources to help you out with that," or,
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you want just, like, here," you know what I mean? I feel like you just never know who you're talking to, and even, we were at the shoot, I connected with Miss Chester more, Caitlin, which is her
Yeah.
actual name, or I connected with Jeff from Monlock, and he was our previous episode. Like, you
Yeah,
just
we're
never
doing a
know.
shoot together. Like it's really
Mhm.
connecting with everybody and getting to know who they are and what they
Yeah.
do. And even if like you're just friends, like that's like you and
Yeah.
I were friends. Like
Yeah.
that's like a great
Just n
connection and
mhm.
like I love being able to connect with different people. Like you said, you don't know what anyone
Mhm.
has. That's another thing too in LA too, the same thing kind of. But I feel like the difference between LA and New York is like people in LA are very what can they get out of you?
Yeah.
Not in like a genuine way, based on my
Mhm.
experience. Sorry, not everyone in LA. But like I feel like sorry, I'm trying not to say like either.
Oh, no, you're good. Keep going.
um I feel as if people in LA are just more so like what can they get out of you and then one and done. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're not, like, looking for more of that connection, which I think the connection is
Yeah.
what helps build, um
Authentic.
yeah, because it's like, at the end of the day, everyone has something to offer, and at the end of the day, like, we're all in this to help each other, but you also need to be, like,
A
authentic.
genuine
Yeah,
person. Yeah.
because if you're not
Authentic.
genuine, like, what are you gonna it's like, it's like a snake move, like, why would I don't know.
Yeah. I
People
mean
can see through
most
that too.
yeah. Most people though, like they'd find out, they're like, "Oh, what do you do?" And then like I would, not a whatever. Like it wouldn't come up in the conversation right then and there. But then they found out, like, for example, I used to
Yeah.
work at Louis Vuitton and they're like, "Oh my God, like now I want to talk to you." And I'm like, "Okay." Like
Yeah.
but I think the more genuine people that you have though, it makes all
Mhm.
those flaky people if something doesn't work out, it doesn't work out for a
Yeah.
reason.
How were your shoot days? Like, what do your shoot days look like?
It honestly depends. Like I've had shoots where I've had to be in New York at like 5 a.m.
Mm.
and then I've had shoots where I've, had to work until 10 or whatnot.
Mhm.
It really depends, but it's really fun. Also, when you work with like a bigger crew versus like you and just the photographer, it's usually longer because you have like hair and
Yeah.
makeup,
Yeah.
like hair and
I do know I did
makeup.
the other day.
Yeah, and it's like it's so cool though.
Mhm.
You really feel like even if you're not a professional model, like you said, you still feel like that energy of like getting your
Yeah.
hair done, getting your makeup done, having your
I
coffee
think
waiting.
everyone deserves at least that once in their life. It
Yeah,
was so much fun and, like, it really gave me, like, a boost of confidence, a boost of, like, self-esteem that, like, I needed to keep going.
yeah, it really like especially working with a great photographer like Jeff, like you get like someone who is
Mhm.
professional and makes you feel comfortable. Like that's the most important thing. Cuz
Yeah.
also I've been in situations where I have not been in like anything horrible thankfully,
Mhm.
but I also think another important thing in modeling is being a girl or being anyone that's susceptible to other people's opinions. Like you can't take
Mhm.
anyone's opinions to heart. I've been told I'm too fat. I've been told I'm too skinny. I've been told exactly. Like you have to like love
What?
yourself and
That's crazy. I feel like it definitely is hard to be in an industry, in a job where, like, the way you look is your brand.
pretty much it's like your not your currency, but
Yeah, like, if
yeah,
they if you don't fit the bill, it's like, you can't get the job. It's very,
pretty much.
it's like not discrimination because technically that is what you're signing up for, but still, it's like
Yeah.
it's hard to have to put yourself out there, even if it's just like if someone who's an influencer. Like, it doesn't matter what you're if you're going to put yourself out there, it's so like probably just, bad in your self esteem.
Mhm.
You have to have that good self confidence and that good like mentality and like self worth before you would ever go do that. So I think making I've really tried. I'm really bad with self esteem. I've struggled
I
for
mean,
a
everyone
while.
does. Everyone has that.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, people. I feel like same thing. Like you were
Mhm.
saying, like you can look at Candace Swanepoel or
Yeah.
Adriana Lima, the Victoria's Secret models, and then they look like they have their life together. They're
Mhm.
beautiful. Everyone has their own issues of own self esteem, and as long as you remind yourself of that, I think
Mhm.
that that's one of the most important things because it's so easy, especially in modeling, to get caught up in oh, this
Yeah.
girl's beautiful. Everything's photoshopped. Everything's fake. Like
Mhm.
no one looks like 100% all the
What is going
time.
on
There's, like,
today?
siren like, when I drove here too, I was like,
Yes.
"Fire." I was stuck behind
What's
a
happening? I
I
hope
don't
everyone's
know.
okay. I hope everyone's okay, but
I
what is
know.
happening? Jeez.
I know,
But no, I agree that making sure that your self worth is, you remind yourself that you're pretty before you go to a shoot, and
yeah.
everyone else is like, oh, you're so, like telling you what.
Yeah,
you
because
are.
just as much as anyone can build you up, like, 10 people could tell you that you're beautiful, you're pretty, and then one
Mhm.
person could say, "Oh, you're too fat," or and then
Yeah.
you're like, "Oh," you think about that one person. So,
Yeah.
you really have to, like, keep in mind, like, not everyone's opinion is right, and it's an opinion.
Yeah. When we were here though, everyone was hyping us up. It was fun.
No, but you wanna be in a good environment
Yeah.
like that where everyone's, like, happy and like, "Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
like, you look beautiful because we all did look beautiful, so
Yeah.
it's
It
like,
was definitely really hard to be in a bikini in front of everyone for the first time. Like I was like, it's
"Oh
like
my god,
no,
all
I
of you
know.
looked
I
beautiful
know, but
though."
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
But
but exactly, that's
mhm.
like, I do not see anything that,
Yeah.
like,
It's like I always tell people, I'm
yeah.
like, you're gonna focus on when you look in the mirror, you know what you look at on your best day and on your worst day. So you're
Mhm.
gonna nitpick everything. So you have to just
Yeah,
understand that like everyone's looking at themselves. No one's looking that hard at you. Even if it's like you're the center of the
exactly.
photo shoot, like people are always gonna be in their head thinking about what's going on in their life, not always like looking at you and being able to nitpick everything about you.
Exactly. I think it's like you said, your self-worth and your own self-esteem is like the most important thing.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter what anyone else says. Like
Mhm.
especially same thing like if someone says you're beautiful and you're signed to an agency, that could go away the next day. Like,
Yeah.
it's not your self-worth, it's not what you are. It's
Yeah.
just happens to be like a step, but you can't take everyone's opinions to heart.
Mhm. How are you able to weed out any fake friends? I feel like you have a lot going for you. You have a lot going on. You're just like you have your shit together. I
Thank you.
bet there are
Oh my god. But that's what I'm saying, like, I
yeah.
don't, and, like, the fact that you think that and you say that, like, no one has their shit together. Like, I, like,
Yeah.
sit every day and I'm like, "Oh my god, like, I
What
have
we're
so many
gonna
things that I
do?
wanna do," and, like, to answer your question, I think it's, like, the people who don't want anything from you, like, obviously,
Mhm.
like, working together is, like, one thing,
Yeah.
but, like, there's also people that, like, are like, "Oh, can you get me a discount? Oh, can you do this?" And it's like, I don't like, you're not my friend if you're gonna ask me that the first time. Like,
Yeah.
people who are there for you when you're at your lowest or when you're sad or when you're like, "Hey, like, I just
Mhm.
wanna meet for coffee and talk," or, like,
Yeah.
like, there's friends that I've had that they're around for when you go do things and go do fun things, like, "Oh, do you wanna
Mhm.
come to a shoot with me? Do you wanna come to an influencer event with me?" "Yeah, sure." But
Yeah.
then, like, you're like, "Hey, do you wanna, like, be my friend and, like, go out to dinner?" And like, "Eh." So,
Yeah.
I think just being open and honest, and then not everyone that you meet is gonna be a good friend, and accepting that is okay too.
Yeah. No, I agree. I feel
I'm
like
glad that we're
yeah.
friends,
No,
that it's, like, a
yes.
great example
Mhm.
of people who we meet and then we connect, and then, like,
Mhm.
we also I think the first time that we met for coffee, we're, like, bouncing ideas off each other, and
Mhm.
I was astonished to find out that you're 20.
Oh my god.
Like, I still can't believe it. Like, I was like, the drive and ambition that you have
Thank
is, like,
you.
so
Thank
cool, and the
you.
fact that that's, like, the new generation of people is
Yeah,
really
thank you
cool.
so much. But even like when we went for coffee, it wasn't like a what can we give each other? What can we get out of each other? It was like, oh, like
Yeah,
you
let's
were
work
yes, you
together.
were giving. It was even though it was a business meeting, we were doing a lot of business work. It felt fun and like just not serious
Yeah.
because you're like, oh, did you ever think about doing this? Have you ever thought about doing that? And I was like, wait, I've
Yeah.
never thought about that. And I'm like, oh wait, here's the like And then I was helping you, giving you stuff to do. So it's kind of like
Yeah.
what's the word? Is it
Like,
symbiotic?
symbiotic
That's
relationship,
yes. It was
yeah.
a kind of a symbiotic relationship, and
Yeah.
I think having friends that are in not a similar industry, but just also have their own stuff, like they're doing their own thing is helpful because I think it's hard when you're surrounded by just only people who are working for other people or you don't have that drive and ambition because
Yeah.
then it makes me kind of question if I'm doing something wrong or if I should be doing this or if I can even handle this. So,
Yeah. Which,
you
I
know.
mean, you're doing amazing. Like, I was
Thank
telling my
you.
mom, I'm like, Madison
Oh
from the
my god,
shoot?"
thank
She's like, "Oh my god,
you.
she's so cute. She's
Oh,
so
I wish I could have
excited."
been here longer and like talked to everyone. I felt so bad I had to run to therapy.
Oh my god, no, it's okay. I left early too, like, a little earlier than everyone else, but
Yeah.
it's like, yeah.
Also, I was so sad upset I missed the dog. Like,
I know. Oh my god, I can't believe you. Oh,
I was gonna see Arthur another time.
Arthur.
Yeah.
Dang.
She like Miss Chester popped off, and I like her dog is adorable. I like
She's
live for
so
her
cute.
dog
I
content.
love her. I love her stories. Her outfits are really cute too.
Oh my god, I'm like eating all of her stories up. I'm like eating everything up that she does. I'm like, oh.
Right?
Mhm. I also would love to talk more about how you do your UGC content,
Mhm.
and just how you got into that industry. Because I feel like now the UGC is we're now going from doing shoots and like ambassador things to now it's UGC content and how you've seen like that growth of going into that.
I think, like, on TikTok and
Mhm.
everything, Instagram, I mean, TikTok in particular, because I feel like TikTok is definitely more, like, UGC
Yeah.
oriented, a little bit more, like, authentic. TikTok
Mhm.
is more like, or I'm sorry, Instagram is more curated
Yeah.
and more, like, perfect.
Mhm.
But, I'd say just create like, see what other people are doing and then create it. Like, you
Yeah.
don't have to reinvent the wheel, and you don't have to come up with something, like, new and innovative and fresh and amazing.
Mhm.
Use ChatGPT. I use that every single day, and I think it helps me with just, like, if I'm in a rut or if I need, like,
Yeah.
content ideas, like, it just gives me, like, simple,
Mhm.
um But, I mean, there's so many platforms that you can use and so many different ways that you can connect with brands and even just, like, DMing them. Like, I've gotten so many things just DMing a brand being like, "Hey, can I work
Yeah.
with you?"
Well, you were telling me, you were like, literally just DM, like, this brand and they'll reach out. I'm like, "Are you sure?" And you're like, "No, like, I
Yeah,
swear to it's like," and then also I feel like I've sent to so many people's DMs. I'm a DM slider. I love sliding in DMs.
right.
Just never know. Worst
You really
case,
don't. Worst case, they don't
get an answer
answer,
and then
or
move
even
on.
just, like, resend it. Like, I sent, so I was telling you that one company that I reached out to,
Mhm.
like, I sent it to them, like, 2 years ago, and then, like, I
Yeah.
resent it, and then they saw it, and they're like, "Oh my god, like, sorry we missed this," and
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, or even just, like, email. I was so
Yeah.
nervous to go on people's emails that are in their bios, but I recently went into an influencer's, Jocelyn Rock.
I don't, but sorry,
Really? No,
sorry.
it's okay. It's like, no, I
I'm
feel
not
like
gonna lie and be like,
no,
"Yeah."
but she's a really amazing Jersey influencer. She's
Okay,
like a Jersey
send me her
girl. I
thing.
will.
Wait,
She's
is she
so
the one
cute.
that okay, never mind.
Wait, yeah. Is she the one my boyfriend was in that one video of hers? Did I show you
Oh,
that?
okay, okay,
She was
okay.
like the, she was at the wedding thing. He was no.
Show me after.
Okay, I will show you after. But she like I've been trying to get her on the podcast. I was in her when people were like, "Oh, ask me questions," I'd always put "Be on the Jersey Girl
Yeah,
podcast,"
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
she'd be like,
yeah.
"Yeah, I would love to." And then I would
Oh my
slide her
god,
DMs, and she never
cute.
would answer my DMs. I was like, you know what?
Try emailing.
I'm just gonna send
Yeah,
her
yeah,
an
yeah.
email. I'm just gonna send her. I'm like, bet you a ton a day. She responded, and I got it on actually camera. I was freaking out, but I'm like, you just never
That's what you're
know.
yeah, exactly. You just have to do it, and then if you get ignored, you get ignored, but if you
Yeah.
don't, then you've nothing to lose.
Or if someone says no, they say no, and you move
Yeah.
on. I've had so many people be like, "Hey, I would, I'm reached out, like, hey, show on the podcast." I'm like, that's really not my thing, but thank you so much. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, you move on because not everyone
Yeah.
wants to come for the camera and talk. Like, that's just not everyone's personality. For me, it's like I could do this all day long, but you just have to accept that, like, not everyone either wants to work with you or not everyone. It could also just be like not that they don't think you're good enough, it just might be you
No,
might
it's
not align
just
with the
yeah.
brand or something.
Yeah, it's not you can't take things personal, and I'm the worst because I take everything personally. Like,
Oh, I'm the
someone will,
same.
like, mess up my coffee, like, they hate me, and I'm like,
Mhm.
like, they just didn't know how to make the drink." Our coffees are
I was
amazing,
gonna
by the
say
way.
Maria's in Chester, right? Maria's in
Yes.
Chester. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's oh my god, this is one of the best lattes I've ever had.
This is me after blush.
This is me before. Literally. I feel like we need to send that to Kristen.
We should, we should. We'll do a clip.
Can you tell us any like of your favorite shoot stories of like photo shoots that you just like think about and you're like, oh, I really wish I could go back to that day and redo that shoot.
So I didn't get the photos yet because I did it kind of recently, but I just did a shoot with Peach,
Mm.
and that's
Oh, your
amazing.
dog.
Yes, she
Mm.
has like her own solo shots, and then she has ones with her and I, and that's like the best because if you want to get like a genuine smile from me, like a dog or my dog in particular,
We talk about Peach all the time. I love Peach. I
yes.
need to meet Peach. You should
I
have
know.
brought her
I was
today.
gonna bring her, but I didn't know like if like I
Yeah.
didn't want to be like last minute. Like, can I bring Peach? Like, she's very
Yeah.
well behaved and like she's fine, but like I didn't want to bring her into a space if like
Yeah, no,
you
I
know,
get it.
yeah,
Next
'cause
time.
yeah, I will. But she's great. She's
But the best is when you
amazing.
were like on your Instagram story, hey, like I need like what am I doing? And everyone's like, it's something with Peach. I'm like, oh my god, she's like a fan
Like
favorite.
5 people have sent me messages about Peach, and I'm like, oh my god, like I wish she was here. She was on the
Yeah.
last podcast I was on, but
Aw.
she's.
Wait, what podcast were you on?
I was on it was in LA and
Okay. You'll just send me the episode. I want to
yes
watch
yes
it.
yes he was really nice and he talked more about like LA and stuff,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I'm Jersey's where it's at though. We're gonna keep
I
it in
know
Jersey.
New Jersey, but that's what I'm saying. Like New Jersey's home. New Jersey is
Yeah.
like where I'm comfortable. Like people say, like, "Oh, I'm from XYZ." I'm like, "Oh, I know where that is." People in LA, they're like, "I'm from XYZ." I'm like,
Yeah,
"I
I
have
don't
no idea
know.
where that is."
Yeah. Um, what what do you think you're gonna do next? You gonna move somewhere else next? And you were talking about moving.
I don't know. That's like the thing. I want to move to maybe like Miami, but Miami's as
Mm.
expensive as
What about
LA.
the city? Would you ever consider moving to the city?
I would. I don't like the cold. Like I want to move somewhere warm. Like
Yeah.
now that I live somewhere warm, I'm like, oh, it's so nice to be able to just go out
Mhm.
like in this and not have to
Yeah.
like
Oh, it's so
freeze.
nice today.
I know
Uh,
today's nice. Thankfully, they knew we were filming, so they're like, oh, we got
and I was
it.
walking outside and I was like, oh my god, I was like, it's so nice
Was it
out.
raining by you?
A little bit. It rained
When
a
I
little
was
bit on the way
leaving. Okay,
here.
okay, cool. Because I was like I was like, if it rains.
Did my hair gets wet?
I know. I was like, I just got it done.
Oh, it looks so. Wait, did you get it
Thank
lightened or just
you.
blown out?
No, just blown out. I
It
go
looks
to
good.
Blow and Blow Out in Summit, New Jersey,
Mm,
and they're really
so nice. Do you go every week and get a blowout or just like special
yeah.
occasions? Oh, I love that. I
I
wish I
know.
could do that. I really have gotten my shark down though. I feel like I don't need to,
Oh
but
my god,
it's just
if you I can't do it myself, so that's
yeah.
why I go. But like if you can do it yourself, like that's what I want to. But like every
Mhm.
time I try to do it, it never turns out
Wait,
good.
come over. I'll do it for you
Okay,
with
okay,
my
okay.
little barrels and everything.
Oh
I
my
finally
god, wait.
figured it out. It looks a little like crazy, but I feel like that crazy big blowout is like
Oh
what's
my god,
in right
no, that
now.
looks so good.
Yeah, I have a slick back because it was so
Jersey
greasy,
hair,
and I
big
was like,
hair.
I'm not. Yeah, I feel like I need to have Snooki on at some point for Jersey, right?
That'd be great. I
Jersey
mean,
girl.
she's like the Jersey like
staple jersey, like the
Yeah.
poster child of
Or like the
Jersey.
Jonas Brothers, Bon
Mhm.
Jovi.
I know. I feel like it just there's a lot of fancy people from Jersey. We could go on and on and on. But I
I
want to hear
know.
more about, I guess, your photo shoots. I know we talked about the one with Peach. Are there
Yeah.
any other ones that you think about?
I recently did a shoot for Free People where it was again me and
You
Peach,
were
but
telling me. Wait, can you
yeah.
tell everyone this story? I love this story.
So so this is okay. I'm a big like person when it comes to manifestation. I believe in putting
Yeah.
things out into the universe and you will get it back. Like you have to like work towards it. Like you can't like sit there and do nothing.
Be like,
But
I want $1 million and just send you nothing.
exactly.
Mhm.
But so I was thinking I wanted to be on this page OOTD and I was like, "Oh my gosh, like I how do I get on that?" I like was liking all their posts, commenting, and I was like, "Oh my god, like I want to be on it, but I don't
Yeah.
know how." And I was like gonna DM them, but I was like, "Eh." And then they reached out to me and was like, "Oh my god, like we'd love to work together."
Mhm.
So it's like that's again like I would have reached out to them first, but in this case I didn't because they did like the next day.
Mhm.
But again, like commenting, putting yourself
The
out there.
engagement, yeah. Because I
uh,
remember when you were commenting all over my stuff, I was like, "Oh, like, who is this girl?" Like, you
Yeah.
just see it more than just, like, one like. It's like you were
Exactly.
liking,
Yeah.
commenting on everything, and I was like, started looking at your page, and I was like, "Oh, I'll see you at the
That's
bus
like
into
another tip
tomorrow."
too for anyone that wants to like grow their like use social media as like a way of networking and like comment and like and
Mhm.
subscribe whatever.
You can make so many friends on social media. I have
You
so
can.
many
I have
friends
so
off social
many.
media, and you
Even like
can
around the
yeah.
world. Like I have like friends from England, I have friends from
I love
Australia, I have friends
that.
like it's crazy. Like I have
Yeah.
people that I've known for years. And it's like it's kind
Wow.
of crazy to think like how
Mhm.
small. But OOTD reached out to me and I was like, "Oh
Mhm.
my god, like I want to work together, blah blah." And then I was on their page and on Free People's page. So
That's so
it's like
cool. I know we were together when you found out you were on Free People's page, right?
it's kind of crazy though. Like like you know,
Like,
like
they
to
they people at Free People saw you, and they chose to put you in that video.
right? I'm like, okay.
It's
And then
so
Peach
cute.
has her little Free People bandana, so she's part
So
of it.
cute. How
I
do
know.
you choose what to shop for? Like, what's, like, your thought process when shopping? I feel like you have so many cute pieces in your
Thank
wardrobe.
you. I have tried to get better at shopping and I
Mhm.
try to pick things that I know I can wear. So what I like to do is like an outfit formula.
Okay.
Like if I find something that I think looks good on me and fits me well, I will just buy like multiple of them. Or like multiple like of the same. Like I like skinny jeans. I feel like I look good in skinny jeans. I don't care that they're out. Alex Earl said they're back in.
So, if Alex Earl says they're in, they're in. They're
Yes,
back
they're
in.
in. Um like I was telling you, also like thrift shopping. Like
Mhm.
I will go. So okay, sorry, I get really excited talking about shopping.
No, keep going.
So
You're good.
I usually do like a formula. So like if I like a pair of jeans that fits me really well, a good brand, a good style, like I'll just buy the same thing because I'd rather have things that I'll wear
Yeah.
than things that like are trendy that like I'm like okay, like they look good on other people but they don't look good on
Mhm.
me, or like they look great on the model but they don't look good on me. So I feel like picking like what works for your body. Also, like thrift shopping again, like because, like, if you go to the mall, you're spending, like, 200, $300 in one store to get an
Especially at the
outfit.
Short Hills Mall, you can't go in there and only spend, like, $50. You're
No,
gonna
I
spend
mean,
a
I
lot.
went and I bought your bracelet, and that's, like, the least expensive
Mhm.
mall trip that I've ever
Oh, did you
had.
go to Indigo?
Yes.
I used to
I
work there. I love
know! I
Indigo.
know, shout out Indigo.
I'm actually obsessed with this bracelet. I can't wait to wear
It's so
it.
cute,
It's so
I'm so
cute.
happy, yay.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah, I'd say, like, for example, like, if I go to, like I love Plato's Closet, I love 2nd
Mhm.
Street, I love
What's the one in Summit we were talking about?
the thrift store?
Yes. Talking about the consignment, Suburbia's consignment?
Oh, The Collective.
Yes, I
Yes.
love
Oh my
that
gosh. Okay. Shout
place.
out The Collective. She has amazing pieces.
Mhm.
It's a little bit pricier. However, they
But
are amazing
but
pieces.
the pieces are like, I got mother jeans for, like, literally $70 there,
Yeah,
like,
those are like $228
oh
jeans.
my god, I, like, love them.
But that's what I'm saying. Buy like a good brand. Like Mother is
Yeah.
expensive, but they're worth it.
That's what I always tell my friends, like, I get it, like, trust me, the only reason why I have them is because 'cause they're my mom's hand-me-downs or they were, like, bought at a thrift store, but I'm like,
Yeah.
these are mother I wear them day in and day out, they're so comfortable, I can, like, sprawl out on a couch and literally be so comfortable in them. I take a nap in my jeans, and people don't
Right?
understand, like, good jeans make such a
I
difference.
know, especially, like, if you find a pair that works for you, then it is, like, an investment, like, you're spending
Yeah,
$200 on a pair of jeans, but that's, like, your one staple that you feel comfortable and
exactly.
confident in, and that's, like, the most
Mhm.
important thing.
In jeans, you can dress up, dress down, you can, like, wear them wherever. I'm a jean whore, I love
Yes. We
jeans.
both wore jeans today,
Yes,
so
we wear
we're
jeans almost every single time we see each other, except for the one time when I did your pictures for,
oh, yeah, I was wearing the activewear,
it was really
yes.
cute.
Thank you.
How do you get brands to send stuff? Like, when you're doing content for them, is it mostly just reaching out, you said, over DMs?
Yeah, or, like, I work with a couple platforms, like Mini
Mhm,
Social, Social Cat, Backstage is
mhm,
another, but, then you send them, like, a little, like, resume and,
mhm.
like, portfolio of what you've done and then say, like, "Hey, I'm, excited to work with you." And then they send it or like I said, jump into their DMs, like their posts. If they I've had brands reach out to me, I've had brands answer my DMs. I've had me reach out, blah blah
Mhm.
blah. But I feel like it's all just like who you know and what you know, like the activewear outfit that I
Mhm.
wore. I'm friends with the owner on Instagram. She's really nice. Her name's
Oh,
Michelle, and
nice.
I reached out to her. I'm like, can you send me another set? Like, I love this activewear set, and she's like, yeah, of course. So then I sent it, and then we got some more content with it.
Yeah.
So I think it's just like if you have an idea and you want to do something, just like reach out and do it. Like that's
Yeah.
like the worst. Oh, even like another thing that I have for a tip for people who want to do like UGC but like don't know where to get started. Like if you have a small following, use stuff that you already have. Like style
Yeah.
outfits that you have and tag the
Mhm.
brands because then they're gonna see it and then they're gonna be like, oh my god, like
Yeah.
we want to send you something
Mhm.
or like it's practice too.
Yeah, I feel like content is such a fun thing to do, and
It
you
is.
don't need to be like you don't need to have million followers. If you
No,
have
not
the
at all.
engagement, then that's what
Mhm.
matters. Is the engagement over the followers? I feel like.
Yeah, or even like there's people that have a million followers, like I've never heard of them. So it's like it
Well,
really
I know some people have never heard about Alex Earl. I'm like, you never heard about Alex Earl? I'm like,
I
she has
mean,
like so many.
yeah, I mean I feel like my parents wouldn't know who she is, I'm gonna
Yeah.
be honest with you. But like yeah, everyone like every
Yeah.
person our age knows who Alex Earl
Yeah.
is. Her mom follows me.
Oh, you were telling me
I
this.
know, and
I
I love
love
it.
it.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, like random people. Like it's just random.
Yeah. Oh, is there anything else you want to mention
They're from
about?
New Jersey. She's from New Jersey.
She's also from Jersey. I'm telling you, every Jersey produces amazing people. I've never actually met some people I don't like from Jersey, but I feel like they're all really cool people, and even the business world in Jersey. Now that I'm
Yeah.
like more in it, it's incredible. You,
Hardworking,
mhm.
amazing people that just have like a
I
dream.
I could do this podcast for years, never run out of people to talk to. I feel like there's
Right.
just so many people, and you get connected and get just like I don't know. I just feel like this episode really goes to show that network camera just died. Is that networking is will take you really far in life.
Even just talking to people, like it's fun to get to know people and what's the stories that they have. Like this one guy that I met used to drive. I don't know if you're familiar with the actress Sharon Tate, but she was a really big actress in the
Okay.
'60s, and she was
Mhm.
like very famous. She was actually murdered by Charles Manson.
Oh. Oh.
But
Okay.
she was like a very like up and
Mhm.
coming beautiful actress in the '60s, and then this guy that I met in LA used to drive her around. So like it's a
Wow.
very like small world.
Yeah, New Jersey. Once you know, it's like just connecting. Like you just connect to everyone, then you just end up knowing everyone. Is
Mhm.
really fun.
Yeah, there's the girl that does my hair knew Greg from Drip.
Really?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Everyone knows everyone.
Yeah.
Such
It
a
just
small
you keep
world.
talking. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's literally crazy. The small world of Jersey. And I'm so happy I get to be a part of it.
I know. I love to represent New
Mhm.
Jersey.
If anyone wants to find you, reach out to you, send you products, or even just get in touch with you or just follow you just to see all your content, where can they find you?
They can find me at Marina PMOY on Instagram and TikTok.
What is
I
upstairs?
don't know. Someone's having a party, moving furniture.
Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for my
Thank you for
bracelet.
having me. I'm so
I had so much
excited.
fun. I'm so excited this episode to air and to just show everyone our fun conversations.
Yay! I'm so excited.